The next problem that we're doing is problem number 3. And in problem number 3, once again, we have two equations to make our system. So y is equal to 5x minus 9 and negative 2x minus 3y equals negative 7. Fortunately for us, we have one of the equations already saying y equals, so we can skip that step because we know that y is 5x minus 9. So we go on to step 2 where we actually do the substitution. The y in the second equation can be replaced or substituted with 5x minus 9. So over here, I'm going to go ahead and write that out. Negative 2x minus 3 times, and this is where we put the 5x minus 9 in place of y, and that equals negative 7. So again, just like the previous problem, anytime that you have a side of an equation that is not already simplified, the first thing that you look for is, do we need to do distributive property? And in this case, just like in the previous one, we do. So we're going to be distributing the negative 3. Don't forget that negative sign, or that minus sign that's in front of the 3 actually goes with the 3. So we have negative 2x. Negative 3 times positive 5x is going to give us negative 15x. Negative 3 times negative 9 is going to be positive 27. And that still equals negative 7. At this point, there's only one more thing that we have to do on the left side of the equation to simplify it, and that would be combining like terms. We have a negative 2x and a negative 15x, which is negative 17x plus 27 equals negative 7. Now we can solve a simple two-step equation. We're trying to get x by itself, so we are going to undo adding 27 by subtracting 27. If you do it to one side, do it to the other. So we have negative 17x equals negative 7 minus 27. It's going to give us negative 34. And now we just need to get x by itself by getting rid of that negative 17. Negative 17 is stuck against x, which means multiplication. To undo multiplication, we divide. If you do it to one side, do it to the other. And x equals negative 34 divided by negative 17 is 2. So we now know that x is 2 for this system. And once you have that part, the second part's pretty easy because now we just need to find out what y is. And y is already listed here as 5x minus 9. So I'm going to go ahead and use that equation to find y, because we can actually substitute that x equals 2 that we just found into the x value here, and we now have y equals 5 times 2 minus 9, which means y is equal to 5 times 2, which is 10 minus 9. So y is 1. So my solution to this system is going to be 2, 1. And we need to look below to see which answer that matches up with, because we do need to fill these in. So problem number 3, we got 2, 1. So we look down below and we see that positive 2, 1 is r. So problem number 3 is r.